So today what we're going to do is I'm going to throw all of the first round draft picks onto a team, and we're just going to see what happens. They could win the World Series, they become the best team in the league. I don't really know what's going to happen. They could actually be the biggest busts known to man, but we're going to wait and see what happens. So I hope you do. Ooh, let's bring that back. I hope you do enjoy it. Of course, if you do, hit that thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy the content. And of course, in the comment section, what other video ideas you guys got? Let me know down below. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so the roster that I used was, I pointed out in yesterday's video. The only thing that I did with this team was that I took all those prospects and I put them onto one team, that team being the Detroit Tigers. So, let's take a look at this squad. What do we have here? So, all the first round picks, I didn't use the competitive balance picks. I didn't use those, but I used just the first 30 picks. That's basically what I went with. This is what we've got here. This is the team. We're going to see how they do. Offensively, this is what we got. I'll also show you that we do have a couple players who haven't made the team just because obviously you can't keep all 30. So we have Chase Petty, who hasn't made it, Maddox Bruns, and Frank Mazzucato. And then when we take a look at position players, who was it that isn't going to make it? So we have Carson Williams. Somehow Jackson Merrill made it over Carson Williams, but you know what? We'll be all right there. And the only other player that I remember is Jay Allen. I think that should be it, right? That should be 4 players. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, or maybe yeah. That's right. That's basically everybody. I'm 99% sure I have everybody here. I double checked it, kind of triple checked it. This is what we got. So Leiter, Kamar, Gavin Williams, Jordan Wicks, Bednar, Jackson Joby. All the guys here, they're here, they're ready to go. The issue is we don't necessarily have relievers, and that's where things get a little dicey because most of the time players are drafted as starters, and then because they don't work out as starters, then they become relievers. So I tried to kind of see who was drafted that most likely will be projected as a reliever. I think the only one that kind of projected as a reliever to start was Sam Bachman, but at the same time they really think he can be a starter. So there's, I don't know. I don't want to just be why would someone draft a reliever first round like me in most of my rebuilds, but maybe I'm onto something, who knows. So yeah, that's the team. What I did was I gave every player a 10-year contract, so that way we can just sim. We don't have to worry about losing any of them. The only thing that we will have to worry about is potentially losing them after their contract options are up, or I can't send them up and down anymore. So that might become a problem, but we'll figure it out when the time comes to it. Let's get into the first season and see how we do. So yeah, this is everybody on the team. I'm ready to see how this turns out. Every pick from the first round. And yeah, we've even got the second coming of Max Muncy, drafted by the Athletics, shares the same birthday as the other Max Muncy. Let's see how it goes. I'm interested. Okay, yeah, that's basically it. Let's see how it goes. So the first season, we're at the All-Star break, and I actually wanted to see who was our All-Star representative, because we're not good. I don't think we've won even 20 games yet. So Henry Davis was our one All-Star representative so far. Do we get another one, or is that the only one just because we're so bad nobody else got voted in? That's what it's looking like. Okay, well, there it is. Henry Davis, that's our representative for the year. So with this season at a close, we're 41 and 121, which actually makes this the 4th worst. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, the 4th worst record all time in baseball. So we weren't the worst. So that's a good start. That's a good thing, right? That's a good thing, right? So, all right, we do have an award. I would assume it's Rookie of the Year based on the fact that we had every rookie in the team, but yeah, that's not good. Before we go through the rest of the standings and all that stuff, before we look at the league leaders and everything, I want to see who where we ranked team wise for most of these things. So batting average, let me just go to last place because I already know we're gonna be there. Ooh, we were 28th. We weren't the worst. Okay, runs, we were the worst by 11. Hits, we were the 27th worst. Okay, not terrible. Doubles, ooh, we had a fair amount of doubles. Where are we at? Ooh, we cracked the top 20, tied for 14. Okay, I'll take that. Triples, where are we at for this one? We are at the bottom, it looks like 23rd. Home runs, I doubt we had that many. 29th. So we weren't last for a lot for most of these, right? Okay, there's our last place one. But it looks like, oh, we were 4th for stolen bases. So I mean, I'll take that. I'm assuming we were pretty 30th for strikeouts. I mean, so yeah, here and there we had some good things, we had some bad things. ERA the worst. Complete games, we had absolutely none. Shutouts, one shutout. We had one shutout. Saves, 27 saves. Blown saves, we didn't have the most. Okay. Hits allowed, the most. Runs allowed, the most. Earned runs, the most. All right, so there's that. Awards, let's take a look here. Rookie of the Year went to Colton Cowser of the Orioles in real life. So the 5th overall pick. I felt like that was a little strange pick by the Orioles. I've kind of been a little confused by their couple picks. I think Heston was a weird pick last year, and then Colton Cowser was a little weird this year. But like, who knows? Who knows? They might end up being just amazing players. So we'll have to wait and see how it all turns out. So let's take a look offensively how everyone's doing. We got Sal Frelick. Oh man, I forgot how it was said. Colton Cowser. We got Trey Sweeney, who I think was a sneaky pickup by the Yankees. I know a lot of people in general just weren't too happy with the pick, but I don't think it was a terrible pick. I think it was more of just it was a safe pick for the Yankees. Khalil Watson went down in potential. I thought that was a really good pick by the Marlins. Man, I can't believe he fell all the way to them either. And yeah, we're over here now taking a look at the bench. Not a bad season from Colson Montgomery. That's not too bad. Same thing with Max Muncy. And then who got sent down? Jordan Lawler. Makes sense. Marcelo Meyer got sent down as well. Again, it's going to make sense, right? We're not that great. Jackson Merrill only had 7 at-bats, but 2 hits. So, you know what? It could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. And then we take a look at our pitching. Jackson Joby. You know, the first couple seasons are going to be a little rough for sure. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, well, why don't you just put them in the minors and let them develop? You know what? No, we're not doing that here. We're throwing them right into the deep end right away. Actually, a pretty good year. Ryan Cusick? Yeah, I think that's right. But Gunnar Hoagland had a pretty good season, and Sam Bachman. Jack Leiter. Kumar Rocker. You know what? We're going to improve. We're going to be good. What year? I don't know. When is it going to happen? Who knows? But it's going to happen. So let's get into the offseason. First season in the books. Went pretty poorly. The Astros defeat the Dodgers. And yeah, offseason time. It doesn't matter. I lost all my 10-year players. I signed these guys to 10-year contracts. You're not supposed to leave me. But it doesn't matter, you know, who I bring in, because I'm not going to bring in anybody. I'm just going to make sure we keep enough players to like keep the farm system full and everything. We're sticking with this team. Let's see what happens to the following years. Season 2 is about to start, and let me kind of go through the attributes because I didn't really show them that much. Obviously, these guys have moved up like 2-3 ratings, so you know they've improved a little bit, but I at least want to show you some of them so you guys can kind of get an idea of what everyone's looking like after season 1. Just because I only showed their stats, I didn't really show their attributes. So this way you guys can kind of see the team as a whole, kind of see where they're at. I mean, most of these guys are still under the age of like 22. So, whoops. So there's Lawler, Muncy. So like we've still got some time to go before these guys are really, really good. But who knows? Some of these guys might end up being like unbelievable. And like we might just have like a crazy season where someone breaks out. And next thing I know, we're in the postseason, winning a bunch of games, and we're going to take over the league. I mean, is it going to happen? Probably not right now, but who knows? Maybe by season 3, season 4, or season 4, season 5, we could have a crazy team and we're in the World Series. So, I mean, most of these guys are high 60s, even low 70s at this point. So, I mean, I've seen crazier things. So, here we go. This is everything in the, and yeah, this are all the players and their stats. And then we have Chase Petty, who apparently throws like 99, which is wild, just coming out of high school. Mazzucato, and then Maddox Bruns. And I think that's it. I believe. I don't think we have any more that I'm missing. I hope I didn't lose anybody. I'm trying to keep track of everybody here. Oh, Carson Williams. I didn't show you Carson Williams or Jackson Merrill. So Jackson Merrill's there. Carson Williams right there. So there it is. That should be everybody. I hope it's everybody. We can actually even call up somebody else. So who's going to be the lone position player down below? We'll go with, we'll give Carson Williams the innings this year, since you know, he didn't really get many last year. So yeah, that's the team. I don't know what's gonna happen. It might go really poorly again. So 56 and 106. I mean, it's not the crazy season I'm talking about where we're just gonna jump up in first place, but that's an improvement. That's a huge improvement. What, we won 41 last year? I believe that was the case, right? Yeah. What, 15 game improvement over 1 year? We're still 40 games out, so don't look at that. But you know what? We're making progress. We're making progress. I like to see it. Boom. There we go. No awards, which is unfortunate, but let's go take a look at our pitching, see how everyone's doing. Kamar Rocker's up to an 80 already. Jack Leiter's up to an 82. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's see. What do we got for seasonal stats? Or, yeah, stats. That's the word I'm looking for. All right. Jackson Joby, 74 overall, and you're giving me years like that? Ooh, okay. I like that. I like that. Jordan Wicks doing pretty solid as well. I know he was one of the more polished pitchers coming out of the draft in terms of, you know, kind of being MLB ready. Excited as a Cubs fan, especially he's a lefty too. Apparently he's got the nastiest changeup in the world. I'd love to see what happens there. Andrew Painter, I like that. 6'7". I didn't realize Andrew Painter was 6'7". I knew this guy was tall because I remember the interview, because apparently he throws gas. Apparently he throws gas. And hey, you know what? I'm looking at some of these bullpen seasons. Pretty good. Why is Zach Hess getting called up to the bigs? You know what? No. Get out of here. You know what? Yeah. They can't release him during the postseason. You're lucky. Why is he getting called up to the bigs? That's what I want to know. And Sam Bachman, not too bad. Okay, so we lost Chase Petty, who struggled for sure. Definitely struggled. But he's up to a 68, so that's good to see. Mazzucato's up to a 65, and Maddox Bruns is up to a 65 as well. And I think that's it. Boom. Okay, let's go take a look at the lineup now. See who we lost. We lost Trey Sweeney up to a 70. He had not a bad season, not a great season in terms, you know, based on his overall and everything, right? You got to take that into consideration too, because, you know, he's 66 or 70 or whatever it is. So based on their overall, like, they're not having the worst of seasons, right? They're not great, I know that, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Jordan Lawler, 68 overall, definitely improving pretty quickly. Max Muncy, 69 overall, pretty nice. We got Jay Allen, didn't get any time, and Harry Ford. A lot of you guys have been asking me to do a Mariners rebuild with them. I'm kind of trying to slow a little bit on the rebuilds because I think some of these teams that actually had some picks kind of higher in the draft are going to be buyers. Mariners potentially could be buyers at the deadline. So if they make a big trade, then we can do a little rebuild around that catcher prospect. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see as I show you guys what everyone's looking like, what everyone's season was like. So Benny Montgomery, I thought was a super weird pick as well. Apparently he's like freakishly fast. They compared him to a Hunter Pence. Interesting pick for the Rockies. And yeah, this is the rest of the team so far. Dang, Brady House. Okay, apparently he's built like a house too. So there's that. All right, I think that's the team in all its glory. Let's keep moving forward. Off season time. Let's see how season 3 goes. Alrighty, third season in the book, 68-94. Okay, not too bad. I mean, again, what we're moving up the ranks. 68, so now we went up 12 ratings. So far, so good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it for sure. So there it is. There it is. We're still last. Are we the worst in the division though? We're not. Are we the worst, like second worst in the league? Definitely not. Okay, so we're moving up the ranks slowly but surely. Again, we're not gonna have any award winners or league leaders. I already know that, so I'm not even gonna look. So let's see what we got here. Jack Leiter up to an 86, which is really nice. We definitely have that ace in the rotation, followed by a strong number 2 and Mr. Rocker right here. Next up, Jackson Joby. I mean, Jackson Joby's been killing it. Like he might be someone that I definitely need to start picking up in like 10-year rebuilds because he's gonna be real good. We got Will Bednar and then Jordan Wicks. Over here we have Gavin Williams who struggled a little bit, so that's why I flipped him with Bednar. And then Ty Madden's killing it in the bullpen along with Andrew Painter. We've got McGreevy, Ryan Cusick, Zach Hess keeps getting called up for some reason, and then Sam Bachman, who, you know, like, it's not great. So Maddox Bruns got a couple innings this season, 30 in total. Not too bad. And who else are we missing? Gunnar Hoagland got roughed up a little bit. Definitely got roughed up a little bit. I know he fell down in the draft mostly because of having Tommy John surgery. He was at one point considered one of the best pitchers in the draft. So for him to be able to fall down to the Blue Jays and then pick him up, pretty solid pickup. Especially if he can stay healthy. Man, they got a good pitcher for the future. So Jackson Merrill got sent down. I mean, you look at his hitting stats, you can see why. He still is only 20 though, so like we've got some time for him. And who else are we looking for? Colson Montgomery got sent down. Had 15 home runs. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's really about it though. Just 15 home runs. Who are we missing? Carson Williams. Okay. No MLB time. We've already looked at Jackson Merrill, so we actually should be good then. Yeah. Okay. Jordan Lawler got called up for 11 games. In 11 games, small sample size, did do well. Max Muncy, 4 home runs off the bench. Looking pretty decent off the bench. Jay Allen and Harry Ford. Okay. And Khalil Watson. Not too bad. Okay, so Sal Frelick, 13 home runs. Potential has gone down a little bit, which is unfortunate, but he'll be fine. I have faith in him. Colton Cowser, 709 OPS, 11 home runs. So is 16 home runs, is that the most we've had so far? We did have someone with 20 year one, but 17 for Matt McClain this season. We got 7 for Montgomery, 12 for Henry Davis, and the potential's going down. You hate to see it. You really do. And Brady House with 14. He had 20 last year. So Brady House is still putting up some solid numbers. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Season 3 in the books. We're slowly getting up the ranks. I have a feeling by like season 5. Season 5 is going to be the one where we really compete. So let's get into the off season. Let's keep moving forward. All right, we're in season 4. And so far the team's still the same. We do have a couple players on waivers. I was a little worried about that. I'm not going to lie. But we'll work with it. Brady House. Man, we got to get him higher in the lineup, huh? But where? Maybe for Lawler here. Yeah. I mean, he's easily our best hitter. And even Trey Sweeney's a pretty good hitter too. So we definitely got to move this lineup around a little bit just to get the best out of everybody. And where's Sweeney? Am I blind? Did I move him on accident? Oh no, Colson Montgomery's in. Versus lefties. Okay, that makes sense. All right, we're cool there. Ooh, Jordan Lawler's pretty good versus lefties though. Okay, that works. Okay, then I'll throw that. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, boom, there it is. There's the team. This is the pitching staff. I think the pitching staff is going to start to carry the team a little bit. I'm starting to notice that some players are developing pretty quickly. And because of that, I feel like we're going to be okay. You know, like, it's not like we weren't going to be okay in the first place. But you know what I'm saying? Like, the pitching is really starting to develop. We're starting to become really strong. And, even the lineup, most of these guys are still like 20, 22, 23, 24 at the oldest. So we're starting to hit some primes for some players. We're still really early on in the careers of some players. So to see some 73s, 74s, even 80s at this point is pretty insane. Like Brady House can't be that old. Yeah, 21. He's already an 80 overall. So there it is, season 4 in all its glory. We still have a couple players down in the farm system, and it's not that they're bad. It's just that they're just lower rated than the other guys. I mean, they're 21, 22, and they're like 68s. That's still pretty decent. And so far, so good. So let's see how season 4 plays out. When we've looked at everything so far, we've been improving by at least like 12 games a season. So this year, we might hit the 80 mark for wins if we continue that trend. It's possible. 72 and 90. Not as good as I would have hoped. Obviously we only improved 4 games, which a little disappointing, but we do have an award. Gold glove. That's disappointing. All right. Standings wise, we are still last by a game though. By a game. We're slowly working our way up. We're definitely the worst team in American League. What about, okay, we're not the worst team in baseball though, so that's good. And yeah, I mean, it's really just a waiting game at this point. This was season 4, and like Kumar Rocker, I mean, look at that season. I gotta see if he was in the mix for Cy Young. He had to have been, right? No? Really? He's gonna get taken out of this. He's not even gonna get a Cy Young vote or two. Look at that season. That's insane. That's insane. Even Jackson Joby's been unbelievable. So normally I would like do like season 5 check-in. What I'm thinking is, even Jack Leiter had a really good year. I didn't even mention that. What I'm thinking is, maybe we sim until we start getting like really good. You know, like once players really start to hit like the 80 overalls. I don't even see who our closer was, Sam Bachman, and he's still kind of so maybe he needs to move out of the closer role, and we need to give it to like McGreevy or something. Maybe start making players relievers. That might be another thing that we need to start doing, is just making them relievers, since that's kind of what they've been turned into, sadly. And yeah, I mean, I think that might just be something that we have to do, is that we just kind of have to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait until, you know, everyone's good. We're starting to get 80s in the team. You know, Sal Frelick is starting to do really well. Colton Cowser, not so much. You know, Brady House kind of struggled in the higher part of the lineup. Marcelo Myers still struggling pretty poor, like pretty badly. McLean's putting together some seasons. Okay. Montgomery, Henry Davis. I mean, the offense has got to be killing us, you know? Like, that's really got to be holding us back. And, like, no one's really kind of standing out at all to be someone that could take over and, like, really help us out. So, the pitching's doing all they can. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start to make some of the relievers that we've been using consistently every single year. I'm going to make them relievers. That way they can just be, like, kind of trained as relievers. So, we've been rocking... Ooh, maybe McGreevy gets the starter job over Bednar, right? 70 stamina, and then what's McGreevy got? 70, but like he's been pitching really well. So what I'm thinking is Zach Hess we won't pay attention to, but maybe this little group will make them relievers. Bachman's not really doing well here, so who's our best reliever? Nobody there. Chase Petty. Maybe Chase Petty becomes a reliever. I mean, I'm not against it. That might be something that we could actually like really use, and he'll do really well there. So I'm gonna start making a couple players relievers. Let's sim a couple seasons. Let's see what happens, and we'll do another check-in. What? 89 and 73? Won the division? I haven't even simmed too much farther. We're in season 5. What happened to the division? We beat the White Sox by 2 games. I mean, our team ERA looks good. The team average is actually kind of what I normally see in rebuilds. We're ranked 30th. Like, we're not a good team. But yet, we've got league leaders, Michael McGreevy and Jack Leiter. Okay. Let's see if we have anybody starting to creep up the ladder offensively. That's kind of what I'm wondering. Because clearly something's working. I'm assuming it's the pitchers that are like really carrying the team. I see at bats. I don't care about at bats. Jordan Lawler for doubles. Okay. What else we got here? Anybody else kind of sneaking in the charts? Benny Montgomery. Benny Montgomery had like he's like the fastest player in the draft. So I would expect him to have like 99 speed, even though he only had 75 speed. But no home runs in the top like 30. But let's see, did anybody crack 20 home runs? I guess we could just look at the lineup later. But okay, and we got an award, Gold Glove. Okay, cool. So let's go see if we had a Cy Young contender. No. Reliever of the year, maybe. Let's see, because I did make a couple relievers. No. All right, well, baby steps, right? Baby steps. Can we stop bringing up Zach Hess? We've got better pitchers that we could use, like Andrew Painter. How did he do? Really well. Get back in the team. Let's get rid of Zach Hess. I don't want him on the team. All right, let's go take a look at our pitching staff. How did everybody do this season? Will Bednar up to an 80 overall. The control is a little low. Everything else is kind of looking decent. So what I did with our relievers is the players that I made relievers were the ones that had a lot of clutch. Because I'm thinking, okay, you know, late inning situations, we want people with good clutch, you know, kind of close out games. Not that clutch isn't important for starters, but you know what? You kind of see where my mind's going on this one. So we got Will Bednar. He still struggling a little bit. Andrew Painter, though. Limited appearances, but you know what? He's improving a lot. Controls almost in the 70s. Gunnar Hoagland, I made him a reliever. Ooh. Ryan Cusick did pretty well. He's up to a 78 overall. We've got Chase Petty, who, like, second full season in the majors and is looking really good. Like, I think the whole, like, he's got decent clutch. The control's okay. You know what? I think we found his calling right here. We got Sam Bachman. What's going down here? Walks per 9. It's still an improvement on last year. Jordan Wick made him a reliever, made him our setup guy. 40 holds. The whip's still a little high, but that's because his walks per 9 is pretty low. But everything else, 3.16 ERA, I'll definitely take that. And then I made Gavin Williams the closer because he had the best clutch out of any pitcher that we had. 49 saves, and he had his best season in the bigs. I like that. All right, so looking at our starters, we got Jack Leiter, who's killing it. I don't know how he's not getting any sort of Cy Young consideration. We got Michael McGreevy, who again, where's his talks of awards? Jackson Joby, really good. Kumar Rocker, a little bit of a down year. He's up to a 91 though. Ty Madden, and then look. I guess you can't see the ratings, but look at these guys. They're killing it. Jackson Joby's at 90. I might have to make him the second starter. Like, he's insane. Holy cow. How old is he too? 22. Ooh. And then you guys can kind of see the relievers now that we've kind of made them relievers besides Ryan Cusick. But okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Lineup wise, we lost somebody. Who did we lose? We lost Trey Sweeney. He had a decent year. We got to call up Trey Sweeney. We can't lose Trey Sweeney. Who did we lose then? How did he do this year? Not too bad off the bench. What about who had like minimal appearances and just didn't do well? Him. So let's call up Trey Sweeney. Let's get him back in the team. It's not that I don't like Colson Montgomery. It's just, let's just remove him from the playoff squad because we're trying to win some games. So let's go with Trey Sweeney here. And then we'll see Jay Allen. Actually, not too bad this season. 85 games. Okay. We've got Max Muncy. Pretty good year off the bench. He's pretty good off the bench. Like, every season that he's played, he's been pretty good off the bench. And then Harry Ford, 83 overall. He's really well-rounded. Like, there's nothing that really stands out. It's just that, like, everything's kind of just well-rounded. That's really what I'm trying to get at here. So we've got Trey Sweeney, Sal Frelick. Looking at it, again, no one's really, like, standing out as having a really good offensive season. It's just everybody's kind of doing the same thing, and it's clear and obvious that the pitching is carrying the squad. 100%. No one really is, like, doing well at all. Like, it's just kind of like mediocrity when it comes to offensive side of things. And yeah, the pitching is really carrying the team. So do I expect to win this? No, not at all. Is it possible? Yeah, it definitely is. Who knows, man? This could be a wild year where somehow we pull a World Series win out of absolutely nothing, which would be wild. But who knows? Game 1, we lose. Game 2, we sneak a win. Like I said, it's possible. Like I said, it is totally possible. It's not that I don't like Ty Madden. It's not that I don't want to give him an opportunity. It's just let's get the pitchers who are doing well here. Let's get it going. We lose the first, win the second though. Lose that one. Ty Madden. Okay, there it is. Okay, at least, you know what? We made it to the ALCS our first time in the postseason. I'm ecstatic about that one. Let's see what happens going forward. If we don't make the postseason in 2026, I'll skip it, and then we'll just kind of go to the next playoff appearance. I think we had the exact same record last year, 87-75. We're taking on the Yankees, which I was kind of hoping we would have avoided any good teams, but it doesn't look like we're really going to be facing any bad teams. So there's that. Unfortunate. What do we have here? No league leaders, but we do have an award, another Gold Glove as per usual. I feel like that's just what it is now. We're not getting anything special. We're just Gold Gloves. That's what we're going to be known as. Ooh, Brady House actually was pretty close in the batting title. Okay, I'll take that. Reliever of the year, Gavin Williams is, so like, I know he's a starter. I know with Cleveland that's what they drafted him as, but man, does he turn into a crazy reliever. Holy cow. That's insane. Let's take a look here. I'm assuming that, ooh, why did Painter go there and not like up here? Why did he not get any innings either? Because I called him up in September and he got no innings. So Bednar is just like super consistent. This is what we're getting from him. We probably should start using like Painter there. Gunnar Hoagland, 20 innings, really good season. You got Cusick struggling still, so maybe we send him down, start using some of the other guys like Mazzucato. And Oh, who's the other one that's down in the farm system? It is Maddox Bruns. Maddox Bruns. We got Chase Petty, who not as good as last year, but he did throw double the innings. So, like, kind of take that with a grain of salt, you know. Bachman, Wicks, and then Gavin Williams is lights out. Insane. When we got Jack Leiter here, he's kind of flipping between good season, bad season. Kumar back doing the good work. Jackson Joby had like his worst year so far in the last few, actually in like the last 4 years, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's okay. It's okay. Ty Madden and then Michael McGreevy. So let's kind of adjust this here based on like how everything went. I feel like you still got to have maybe something like that for the postseason. We'll think about something. We'll find something that works. And looks like some players were sent down and some players were called up just because, you know, they weren't doing well, like Khalil Watson. I feel like Khalil Watson, you just got to be patient with. I think we just rushed him. And I think that's going to be the case with a lot of these guys. It's just that we rush them. But, like, the whole point of this video is to throw them into the deep end and see what happens. And so far, it's actually been pretty impressive. The fact that we're, like, in the postseason in 5 and 6 for the seasons is pretty insane. There we go, Brady House. So you just have to wait till he's 23 years old for him to start producing, which he's a 91 overall, which is absolutely insane. You got Trey Sweeney, Colson Montgomery, Matt McClain. I mean, this 10 triples for Benny Montgomery. Okay. Colton Cowser, Henry Davis, and then Sal Frelick. Sal Frelick looks pretty good. Or Frelick. Probably should have looked into some of these pronunciations, but the team looks good. I like it. Probably should move things around a little bit, but yeah, here we go. Postseason time, taking on the Yankees. Whew. Game 1 against the Yankees. Come on, Rocker. There it is, 12-5, 7-5. We sweep the Yankees, taking on the Angels now. Okay, let's just keep rocking with what we got. Get it, Kumar Rocker, rocking. You know, you see what I'm doing. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we lose that one. That's okay. I have faith in this team, and it's going well so far. Oh, okay. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. I want to be a little bit picky about this. I want to see who's doing poorly. Kind of change up the lineup a little bit just based on how. Actually, I'm not going to change anything. Are there any pitchers that like maybe we should move things around? Anybody struggling? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Ooh, hold on. Let's go with Petty here. Gavin Williams is lights out. This is perfect. Against the Dodgers, let's take a look at their team. Pitching rotation for the Dodgers. Bueller, May, Urias, Gonsolin, Josiah Gray. Evan Bridges looks like someone they drafted. I mean, that's a good team. We're going to, I mean, at least the pitching staff. Let's go take a look at their offense now. Trey Turner. Okay. I mean, it looks kind of like a standard Dodgers lineup. Couple changes here and there. The bench is a little bit different, but I mean, we've got a good challenge here. Game 1 we win, and 2 we lose the 3rd. We got to win this one. This one's a pivotal match. We lose, and we lose that one. Come on, Kamar. Boom. Oh, Game 7. Let's do it. Alrighty, Jack Leiter. Come on. What do we got here? We got to start this off early. Game 7 of the World Series. Okay, we get the first hit. That's fine. We're gonna score here. No. Okay, I need the offense to wake up. You know, clearly their offense is moving. They're feeling it. We gotta start kicking it into gear, getting some runs on the board, because I have a feeling 1 or 2 runs isn't gonna be enough. We're gonna need like 4, 5, 6, maybe more. A double to start off the inning is huge. If we could have moved them over, that would have been bigger. And then a leadoff double, nothing happens. Oh. Come on, we got it. Where's the offense? We need it. We need it so badly. Get out of the inning. Miguel Vargas, 2-0. Okay, Henry Davis gets us back into the game. And then Benny Montgomery ties it up. Ooh, do I get greedy with Jack Leiter here? I think I do. I feel like he's pitching well. One more base runner, we take him out though. All right, there it is. Let's go with... Ooh, this is where things get a little tough. What do we have? 2 righties coming up. Let's go Bachman. He strikes him out, and then a fielder's choice. There we go. This is the inning we score. We hold them down in the 8th. We score again in the 9th, and it's all gravy. There it is. There's 1 run. Okay, Bachman. We're gonna go to Petty here. He's gonna shut it down. He's gonna shut it down. He's gonna shut it down. Bases loaded. I gotta take him out. We gotta go 4 out save. Gavin Williams. I believe in him. He's gonna have to hit. I gotta keep him in the game. That's basically what it is. Let's bunt him over. Sack bunt works perfectly. Small ball. Get that 2-run lead. Look at this. It's set up all perfectly. Do not blow it. 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 That got way too close for me. I didn't like it at all. Oh my God. Oh, there it is. There we go. Awards. We've got World Series MVP, Sal, and the playoff MVP. I like kind of felt it, like where I was starting to be like, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. Look at Jack Leiter in the postseason, by the way. Killed it. Killed it. So did Painter. 8 innings, 10 strikeouts. Ooh, the bullpen. Okay, don't look at him. But Bachman did well. Petty did well. Gavin Williams, struggled in some aspect, some day. I don't know when. But I mean, you look at the team. Clearly, everybody showed up when needed, and we got the dub. We got the dub. We got the World Series. It took 6 years. I mean, look at the team. Most of the guys are like in the 80s. Some people didn't get to feature, but the fact that we were able to do that, clearly the pitching. Clearly the pitching. And the move to make some of these guys relievers, especially Gavin Williams, such a smart move. Worked out perfectly. There it is. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed today's video of putting everybody on a team and seeing what happens, hit that like button. If you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button. And of course, in the comment section, let me know what other crazy things we can do with draft players. The deadline is coming right around the corner, so clearly we're going to start doing some rebuilds around some of the trades that happen. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.